Hello and welcome to Alpha's Complex here in Pittsburgh, PA, for our presentation of Duquesne Hockey here on the Duquesne Hockey YouTube channel. I'm Jack Morgan. Tonight's matchup, the Kent State Golden Flashes taking on the Duquesne Dukes, an important matchup towards the middle of the pack here in CHMA. Duquesne coming off a two-loss weekend, losing to IEP and John Carroll. As for Kent State, they now have an advantage over the Dukes in the standings in third place, so ready to get underway here from Alpha Ice Complex, Duquesne and Kent State. Duquesne looking to snap a losing skid. First shot of the game is saved by Ethan Blackburn in net. Shot ripped towards net, denied by Blackburn. That was Kyle Holmes with the shot. Starting tonight for Kent State. He's joined by Robbie Sherman, TJ Avellino, Jules Jardine, JJ Creighton, and Matthew Weiss in net. As here's Madalo, he also is starting for Duquesne. Cora trying to make a move through, loses it. Puck gets out back to the point, but couldn't be held at the line by Montour. Montour retreats. We'll have it deflected in. Madalo fighting hard for that puck, can't get to it. Instead, it's retrieved by Creighton. Here's Creighton moving it in, rips it on net. It's saved and covered for a stoppage of play by Blackburn. Blackburn so far on the year with an .897 save percentage, 5.08 goals against average. A lot of saves though in the games he does play. He has 3 wins on the year, so looking for win number 4 tonight. Volkowski kept it in. Moving up is Goldan. Goldan will dump it in. Ripped on net, goes high. Lure gets to it, now gets for Goldan. Goldan chips off the boards, or it looks like it was Bauer. Yeah, Bauer couldn't get to it. Now a chance for the Golden Flashes. That one-time shot goes wide. It's Max Mudge with the opportunity. Goldan has it. Flips up ahead, that's Lavridge. Lavridge stopped at the blue line by Logan Miller. Miller with a nice play. And now Kent State moves it ahead. Not any further than the blue line. It'll be dumped in where Duquesne has it. Nice forecheck by Kent State. Gives them the puck deep in their zone. Nice pass. Moving with it is Cabus. Cabus was knocked off the puck. Pass in front was intended for Gabriel. Couldn't quite get to it. Eventually ends with Blackburn holding it and covering. There's more with it. Being haggled by Gabriel. Just checking to the boards right there by Martucci. He's played a physical brand of hockey over the last week and change. There's a line there by Creighton, but that means Duquesne has a chance up the other end. It'll be deflected in off the stick by Martucci, and now moving with it is Gabriel. Gabriel, along the right side, chips into the middle, almost dangerous as the bouncing puck almost landed on the stick of Cavis. Cavis takes a check in the boards. He'll get it back up to the point. Now fired on net, it deflects wide to the right. Jabbed forward by Schulze. Towards the center now, up to the point for a shot. It's blockered away. It's high into the rafters, the top of the barn, and it's out of play. 16:30 to go. 5 shots to 0 for Kent State, which has really been part of Duquesne's problems is shots on goal, allowing a lot of opportunities over the last couple of years to opponents, and that's hurt them. Now off the glass and out the zone. Now Duquesne maybe a chance for a 2-on-1, but Kent State retreats to get back well, and play is halted. Knocked in, it'll be played by Weiss. And thrown towards net. Nothing doing there. Cleared away. Can't be kept at the blue line by Koritz. Dollar will retreat. Makes a tape pass for Leroy, and he'll leave it in. Lombardo will chase. Chasing after Falkowski. Made a nice little move there to get it out of his hands. Storty gets it deep and will... He's trying to let Parker play it off a bounce. No use, though. Here's Servali with it. Servali drops back for Ferris. Ferris unknowingly can't get to the pass. That shot on net's blocked. That one thrown up to the point. Saved by Blackburn. That one is chipped away. Barger will chase. Kent State handled the pressure well, and offside's the call. There's Lloyd, flips it in. Ricochets off the glass. Lavers gets to it. Centering pass in front. A Kent State goal flash got a piece of it. Could have been dangerous. Now that one turned over, but Bowers couldn't quite grab it on his stick. Could have had a chance at a point-blank shot. Instead, Weiss will play behind his net for Kent State. Fakes, now gives. Duquesne a little bit of pressure here, but Kent State breaks it. It's 2-on-2. Ruined in. It looked like offsides on Jardine. Doesn't matter, he can't convert. Duquesne with some speed up the other end now. Lloyd dumps it in. Retrieving it is Goldan. Goldan lets it bounce off his skate. Now gets it back. Goldan's shot is blocked. Now we go the other way. Sherman moving it in, but his teammates will get a change. And he's forced to halt and let his teammate in Holmes chase. There's Martucci with some speed and some momentum. We'll get it deep, past the blue line, no further though. Servali retrieves it. Now turned over and in a dangerous spot for a one-time pass. Couldn't be held by Kilway. Goes out the zone. And now it will be Duke's responsibility to get out again. They've had trouble with that so far to start the period. 13:50 to go. That one ripped on net, saved, and kept in front by Blackburn for a cover. towards a slot. Now a shot on net goes wide. Into a Courts. Courts leads it back, and now one-time opportunity. Glove save by Blackburn. So Courts gets bailed out there off a rough turnover in the defensive zone. Now the Dukes will look to move it up ahead with Lombardo. Gives over for Courts. Courts can hold on to it. It'll be chipped in by Madalo. Courts being offsides will have to leave. And now it will be brought in by Mudge. Kilway. Duquesne has it handled right now. Goes to the corner and they lose it. Puck in the slot. Duquesne gets it away. Courts tries to make a move through. He's closed off at the midline. Pass up ahead, moving in with some speed is Gabriel. Johnny Gabriel, a centering pass. Storty isn't there. Kept at the line by Cabus. Moore chases after Gabriel. Cut up to the point now. Blocked on net. And now rifled out of the zone, almost went flying over the boards. However, it stays in. Icing the call. All the way down to the other end for our faceoff. Kept up at the point by Kent State. The fire shot on nets goes wide right. Missing it was Sealing. First time to call his name tonight. Reinbold now, another name that has been called for first time tonight. Second shot on net for Duquesne and saved. Goes out. Duquesne will retreat. Puck grabbed by Palmer, leads back for Goldan. Goldan throws towards the center. With it, Laveridge. Centering pass in front. Goldan's shot is saved. Covered by Weiss. Puck being lugged in by Kolpian. Shot is blocked by Palmer. Kept in at the point by Kent State. Still kept in. They'll flick it even further down where Martucci will have to get to it. And on left in front in the slots, and somehow Blackburn comes up with another save. That should be save number 11 on the night so far in only 8 minutes and 49 seconds of action. Mallon rolls innocently over to the glove of Blackburn. He'll stop it again. Gives over for Laveridge. Laveridge closed off well by Creighton. J.J. Creighton with it. Sauces up for Barry. Barry moving in towards the center. Barry can't quite gain the edge on the right side. We picked up by Parker. Parker back for Barry. And a big hit on Laveridge. Duquesne wanted a penalty. It was right at the red line there. Now Barry pushed it further. It will be played by Sherman. Sherman Up towards Falkowski. Falkowski centering pass. Nothing there. Jardine pass in front. Avellino can't put it home. Avellino still fighting with it. Jardine has it. He's hooked off the puck. And it will stay in for the moment. The danger's still real. Now here's a lot of opportunity. The one-time pass couldn't be completed. That was Sherman who tried to make it happen. Moore looked like got caught up high. No penalty called. They're letting him play so far in the first 10-20 of this game. 9:40 to go. 0-0 the score. Thrown up at the point. Deflects right in front of the net. Now a chance down low. A lot of opportunities here for Kent State early on. Stays in the zone. Now on Dothorn's net save. Looked like he got a piece of it, was Mudge. Now there's a shot at save. Took a weird directional bounce. They keep it in. But Kent State not a lot of options here. They try and find one. It's broken up by Mandalo. Mandalo's going to run. So will the Dukes. There's a shot on net that goes wide. Reinbold with the one, throwing it towards net. Kept in, put on net. Grabbed in front by Palmer. Dumped in by Reinbold. He'll go for a change. Play blown dead. And another draw for Kent State. Excuse me, for Duquesne. They've had a lot of opportunities in their own zone. Excuse me, Duquesne, rather, has had the fend-off opportunities in their own zone and has caused them problems so far. Not on the scoreboard just yet, just in the shots category. Here's a chance for Martucci moving in. Can't get it on net. Lombardo does, and it goes wide. Now there's Koritz. Gives for Lombardo. Lombardo has a chance to try and get over the courts. He takes a shot, and he almost found the soft spot in the net. But instead it goes off the mask. Puck stayed in. A lot of confusion there. Nice back check right there by Martucci. Gets to it, gives to Laveridge. Laveridge goes flying into the boards, and they call a penalty there. A lot of close penalties, almost penalties so far in the first period. They do call that one. That one was pretty clear there. They're doing the proximity to the boards. Laveridge telling the Kent State bench to pipe down. A game like hockey where it seems like a lot of these Duquesne games have gotten very chippy. Seems like only maybe a prelude to maybe a little more action tonight in terms of extracurriculars. But Duquesne's going to be on the power play. 7:54 to go in the first. And they're looking to strike first as well. Shot 13-3, but not a abnormal event. They've overcome that at times this year. Is Lloyd. Lloyd down low. Gets it back. Lloyd, a shot blocked and cleared away. 1:45 to go on the power play. Here's Laveridge. Leaves for Lloyd. Lloyd will wait. Picks up the puck. And then will give over for Laveridge. Pass could not be completed for Goldan. Drew Palmer will try again. Gets through one. Palmer through another. He gets it deep. And that just gets by Goldan. Cleared away with 1:17 to go on the power play. Rather uneventful last 40 seconds of the power play. Duquesne has it, though, behind the net with Tristan Lloyd. As Goldan makes one move through. Gives for Lombardo. Lombardo back to the point. And now danger on the other end. It's a breakaway. Wide open chance. Avellino. He scores. Kent State strikes first with a short-handed goal from Thomas Avellino. So Thomas Avellino strikes first, and the Golden Flashes lead 1-0. 54 seconds left on the power play for Duquesne. They're going to look to get something going here while they have the man advantage. Nadalo trips and falls down. He gets it deep into the zone, but it won't stay in there for long. It's fired away. Blackburn guides it for Koritz. Koritz leaves for Nadalo, but between the legs pass for Saravalli, and he's moving in. Saravalli gives. Now over for Nadalo. Nadalo holds. Try to find someone. He couldn't. And now Sanchez will move it in. Take for a one-time shot. It goes wide. Now here comes Lombardo. Lombardo, a 2-on-2. Ups back onto the even strength in 6 seconds here. So Duquesne comes up empty on the power play, and that could have been dangerous coming out of the box there for Kent State. However, Duquesne is fine with settling things down. Now they trail 1-0 off of a short-handed goal by Thomas Avellino. And now one takes a bounce at almost favored Cornell Cabus. Gets it behind the net. There's a centering pass that couldn't be grabbed at first. It would have been dangerous for Sealing. Reinbold tries to chase after that one, but to no avail. Icing called, Sealing the one racing it out for the Golden Flashes. 5:12 left in the first. Once again, the 14-3 shots on goal differential. Not a story yet, but could develop into one. Duquesne now with many grade A chances in this first period, and they find themselves down 1-0. Now one cleared down again, but another icing. Gabriel now goes out in front. It was played with a high stick, so the shot doesn't count. However, I'll take the draw out of the zone, which is a small victory for Duquesne. 4:58 left to go in the first. 1-0 Kent State, scoring just a couple minutes ago on the penalty kill. Storty gets it in, but it'll be cleared away by Lavrich. Good pressure by Dukes there, which didn't end up meaning anything. Storty fires on net, saved, rebound. Saved again by Blackburn. A long-range backhander, didn't do much. Goldan now over for Bowers. Bowers shut down at the line. Kept by Lavrich, but not for long. Kolpian turned it over. Now, be jabbed even further around the boards by the Dukes. Now up ahead, trying to make a move around Saravalli there was Kolpian. He can't. Bomber trying to toe the line there between offsides and onside. Ends up losing the puck. It'll be Sherman. Sherman drops. No one there. Nice move right there by Baskinger. Leads to a rush up ahead. Martucci couldn't get anything. Baskinger has it. Now in front. Still loose. Goes back out, up to the point. Now Ferris had it, or excuse me, Baskinger rather, a chance at a one-timer. Can't get it on net. 3:23 to go. Saravalli racing back, tried to get it for Leroy, but eventually be gotten out. Duquesne has a chance maybe after kind of an errant pass, but not too much of an errant pass towards Miller. Miller will handle it, and now another one that Otstrel is going to have to use some effort to get out of the zone. Leroy will bring it right back in, but be caught down a few steps past the line. Madalo got into the zone, but he was pretty clearly offsides. Refs a couple seconds late to call that, but it was the right call. 2:53 to go in the first period. Face-off one back for Moore, gives to Lloyd. Lloyd rips it in. Bardo chases. Gets a deflection, but puck will be gotten out, and maybe a dangerous chance the other way for Mudge. Mudge goes down. Now thrown towards the front. Nice play by Colin Moore. Colin Moore rushing up the right side. Here's Moore. Stops, back skates, gives for Koritz. Koritz throws in front. No one there. It's saved and covered. Thrown towards net, just goes wide to the left. Almost the first goal for Duquesne right there. Now they have danger on the other end. As Kybus has it. Kybus throws it towards the front. Sanchez couldn't direct it on net. Here comes Barger. His shot goes wide right. Tried to go up high and past the glove, just couldn't get it there. Now there's a chance. A shot on net. It's saved. Be held for a draw, so Weiss has been perfect so far. Perfect 5 for 5. 1:51 left in the first. Banked up ahead, Montswill doing his best to get to that one. Palmer helps out. Goldan now with it. Stops, turns around, and it's turned over. Kent State, not a lot of opportunity there. That's very abnormal to how they played this period. They've had a lot of opportunities. They look to have another one here. It goes wide, and now another centering pass. It was blocked and play stopped. And it was because of the net coming off of its hinges. 1:15 left in the first period. Jardine turned it over. Here's Montswell. We're under a minute to go in the first period. Montswell gets it deep. Retrieved by Holmes. Holmes leaves around. And now it'll be Duquesne who gets it up at the point. Kept it in for a shot on net that was saved and covered. 41.9 to go. Miller gives up for Sanchez. This head couldn't be cleared for Kilway. There's Medalla. They have 30 seconds to go here. That one thrown towards net. Off a stick, a flying stick of Miller. That one kept in, but too far. Now here's Cords. Cords throws on net. He scores! Weiss was out of position, and Cords put it home. Taking advantage of the poor play by Weiss. And Duquesne has gotten on net. They've got it on goal. They've got it on the scoreboard. It's 1-1 with 16 seconds to go in the first period. Wow. Even I didn't notice that. Goalie totally out of position there. And Duquesne reaps the benefits. So 16.1 to go. Only, explanation for that was maybe Weiss was checking on, I think it was Onstrol that was down. One of them was clamoring for a penalty. And next thing you know, you see Courts come flying in and throw it on nets. Really odd sequence of events there. That was a 7-shot on net for Duquesne of the period. And it's their first goal. Usually I'd have a better goal call for that, but kind of caught me off guard. 8 seconds to go. He rattled in. Duquesne trying not to allow a cheap end of the period goal. They won't. And we'll go to the end of the first. Tied up at 1 between Duquesne and Kent State. We'll be back with the second period of action right after this short break. Second period of action again underway here from Alpha Ice Complex tonight. Duquesne and Kent State going at it, the first of two this weekend for the Dukes. Cross-eyes pass couldn't be completed. That one goes towards net. It's saved and covered by Blackburn. Now it's center down front. Almost chance there. Now here's another shot. That was the one who had this, that couldn't handle centering pass. The one who had the first goal of this game, and Avellino, another big save by Blackburn. $19:15 left in the second period. Duquesne and Kent State. Good start to this one. Here's Lombardo. Loses it. And now he'll be lugged ahead once again by Lombardo, trying to get through one. He'll get to the corner with it. His pass was intended for Saravalli. Couldn't quite get there. He pinched ahead by Storty. Mudge gets it, centers in front, and it's saved. A backhand shot right there from Storty was denied by Blackburn. Kind of mishandled it at first, or it was mishandled in front. Kind of a stalemate for that puck in the center. It's gotten away by the Dukes. We rushed up ahead by Lavrich. Goldan rather. Lavrich was cutting in. He'll get the intended pass there, and now it's thrown in front. Lavrich fighting for it. Is eventually cleared away, all the way down. It's going to be an icing. Jared Smith skating that one out, making sure the icing stands. And we'll move back down the other end with 18:21 to go in the second period. Just getting started here in period number 2. On one up to the point by Moore. Palmer can't quite pull it through a defender. And now it's a good chance for Kent State until they turn it over. Losing it there was Martucci, and now Kent State has a chance up the other end. Duquesne doing a good job to make sure they prevent that chance. Here's Moore. Moore shading to the left. He'll dump it in. He'll chase after it. He will also get to it. He ran over right there by a couple of golden flashes. Here's Bastinger. Martucci held up there, and Dana head down with them. And Sanchez had dropped it back. Gabriel now with it, so center out front. It's saved by Blackburn. Still loose, up at the point. Ottrell kept it in the one time. Pass towards net couldn't be punched by Bianchin. Now on fire, on net, it's saved. Rebound goes up towards Gabriel. Gabriel couldn't push it any further than the blue line. They make a change. Golden flashes, that is. Holmes keeps it at the line. Somehow giving away from outside charge of Saravalli. That one is innocently poking through the slots and finally play blown dead. The net was knocked off, and Duquesne, a rough start to the second period. They're being outshot 24-7. it back. Wow. A lot of good play here, physical play from the Golden Flashes. They had a 1-0 lead, but now it is going to be 2-1 them. Wow, that was quick. J.J. Creighton with an absolute snipe. Top shelf. Kent State leads 2-1. No chance there for Blackburn. Wow. And that was the better shots you'll see. Well placed. And fired home by Creighton. It's 2-1 Kent State. Oh man, Duquesne getting outplayed so far tonight. They only trail by 1, but they need to play better here to find a way to get this game tied up again. And a collision, a big one with Courts and Madalo. Both are down on the ice. Madalo looks really hobbled up, and Courts rolling in pain. And Reinbold, the captain, checking on Courts while Madalo is being checked on by the training staff. Be back after this. Now here's another chance right away for Kent State, playing really well tonight. A lot of action for the Dukes. 15:55 here to go in the second period with Duquesne and Kent State battling it out for third place in the CHMA. It would be very monumental for Duquesne to take a win here tonight, but they're going to have to battle back from a 2-1 deficit. That one tossed on net, saved and covered. That was Thomas Avellino looking for number 2. (2-1). 15:31 to go here in the second. Arger will get it out, but it will be brought in again. Yeah, it was offsides. Clearly offsides was Jardine, so. Now pinch towards the front. It's loose for a second, but now it's covered by Weiss, who hasn't had much work so far tonight. Did allow the one goal, kind of caught out of position. So if you give that as a mulligan, he's been perfect. And he might be able to count that, be able to take that as a mulligan with his team up 2-1 and playing really well tonight. There was a lot of talk after the period from both coaches. They're on the ice for probably about 4 or 5 minutes after the final whistle for the period had blown. And Coach Waite was heated getting off the ice, yelling with the refs about something. The goal ended up counting. It was just unclear what they were yelling about. However, there was a spirited discussion for both sides, so just keep an eye on something. Keep an eye on the benches to see how they react to some of the referee calls. That one covered by Blackburn. Duke's trying to halt off this pressure from Kent State to start the second period. They're down 2-1. Adalo now with it. Adalo dumps it in. Courts will chase. Good to see both them back on the ice after their mid-ice collision just a couple minutes prior. Courts was just tossed to the ground there. Moving around the man was Sanchez. Sanchez gives Gabriel shot. He scores! Top right, Johnny Gabriel. It's 3-1 Kent State over Duquesne. Duquesne Dukes find themselves down 3-1 to Kent State. Goal Flash looking for another, that one saved. A lot of energy from the Kent State bench so far tonight. Relatively, in comparison, none for Duquesne. There's Bowers moving it with a shot saved. Rebound, Bowers gets to it. Still loose out in front. And now danger up the other end for the Duquesne Dukes. Kent State trying to punish them again. Now on, put on net, saved. Kybus couldn't hold on to it. It will not be kept in. Duquesne looking for offense on the other end. Covered. Duquesne will get an offensive zone draw, so we'll settle that one. Down 3-1 and being pounded in the shots on net category, 30-11. Face off one up at the point by Lloyd, and that one deflects wide. And now moving in with it, that is Parker. Parker moves puck over towards the left side. That one thrown towards the net. It looked like going off the mask of Jardine, but that breakout pass couldn't be gotten to Barger for Duquesne. Barger runs again to it, though. He's got a one-on-one with the defenseman. He can't pull it through. Now he cleared away off the ref's foot. Here's Palmer. Moving with it, Drew Palmer. Tucci slides around one, and that's around another. Trapped in the corner. And coming away with it is Kent State. Now with it, that's Sherman. Sherman lost it. Kane's going to have to get some changes as the Golden Flashes trying to make a move up ahead. Yup, a penalty called there. Clear as day. They're going to call it on the Dukes. Now Just about the worst case scenario here for Duquesne in this game. They call it on Noah Montswell, freshman from Newcastle, PA. 10 games so far this year. He's got 1 point. Was an assist. Now his 5th and 6th penalty minutes of his season so far in his Duquesne career. On to the point. The captain for Kent State, Kilway, was moving it up to the point. He now goes in front of the net. Try and make it a little deflection happen. That one put on net, saved. Bianchin was the one who put it towards net. And that one goes off the stick of Kybus, kept in. Launch over for Gabriel, tries to get to it. He gets to the puck, he holds it. For Creighton now, he has a goal in this one. That one put on net, saved. No deflection there. It was probably what Kent State was looking for. They don't get it. Here's Creighton, gives for Gabriel. Gabriel now for a shot. On net, they score. It's Cole Bianchin. 4-1 Kent State. The Dukes are in some serious trouble now. Kent State looking for another one that deflects high and wide for glass. That one will be chipped up ahead. Now Barger has a chance on a breakaway. Brandon Barger, he's denied by Weiss. Duquesne just missing pass there. They had a good chance in front. They just couldn't make the pass to Ferris happen. There's Bowers now. Bowers, one man to beat. Bowers around their left edge. Can't get a good shot on net. Bowers gets it back. Bowers gets it for Golden. Can't corral it. Avellino will get it deep and go off for a change. Looks like the forwards are going to change for Kent State. Lloyd will give, and it makes its way up. That's for Bauer. Bauer makes a move around one. Bauer can't quite get it on net. He lost the handle. Wow. Dylan Bauer, what a move. Just can't convert. Now Leroy has it for Duquesne. Over for Saravalli. Deflected in. Moving in with him, Martucci. Puck ends up on the stick of Max Mudge. Mudge moving to the right, close off well by Leroy. Let's put up to the point for a one-time shot that deflects wide. That was Odstroll who had the chance. Now cleared away for Courts. Courts has it. Now for Martucci. Martucci put it around one, but kind of unintentionally in the end. Moore slams it deep. He'll stay on. The forwards will get a change for Duquesne. Put towards net. Courts can't get to it in the end, and it will be Duquesne forced once again to get back in, try and play some defense here. What has been a lethal Kent State offense so far. 34 shots, a little over halfway into the second period of action. 7:48 to go, 7:40 now. Gabriel tried to between the legs pass, ends up at the hands of Creighton, and it's saved. Dukes looking for some things to go their way here in what has been a rough start for them tonight. Now 2-on-1. Pass can't be gone to by Creighton. It's put up to the point now for Colpian. Colpian lost it, but it's kept in. Wow, Duquesne just cannot get that breakaway chance. They had one with Barger, but they just have been kind of put in a prison here when Kent State has a puck in the offensive zone. Chip forward now. Parker has it. Parker fires it towards net. It goes wide, far wide to the left. Goldan might have had a open break there. Open breakout pass for Bauer. Instead, he can't hit him. Didn't even try for that matter. It's Colpian with it. Colpian moving with it. Lost it at the hands of Tristan Lloyd. Goes out for the shot from the point. It's saved by Blackburn and covered. 6:17 to go in the second period of action. Duquesne trails 4-1. Lavrich tries to push it forward. Doesn't get it any further than the blue line. Be handled by Kent State. With some pressure from Duquesne, but it's broken pretty quickly. Nice sauce pass up ahead. Ends up hitting Parker in stride, but it's well played there by Saravalli. Now to the point. Saravalli down low. Carves out some space. He will clear it off of the light. And we'll stop play with 5:42 to go now. Duquesne and Kent State are big matchup in terms of the standings. And hasn't gone too well for Duquesne so far. They went down 1-0. They did tie it off a goal by Sawyer Cora. It's caught Matthew Weiss out of position. Now Scholes with the pass. It's cut off. Kept at the point barely. Madalo will go down to get it. Madalo is still holding on to it. Lombardo takes the reins. He loses it. Now we retrieved by Avellino. Pushed even further by Miller. Moore races after it. Gives it to Scholes. Pass couldn't be put any further than that red circle, and Kent State able to continue to maintain possession like they have all game tonight. I mean, it really feels like Kent State came to play. They brought their A game tonight. 4:40 to go. They're out shooting Duquesne 36-14. Palmer has it, now lost it. Kept him by Martucci. Baskinger chips for Palmer. Palmer can't keep it in, but Martucci did. Up at the point, Lloyd. Some sustained possession here for Duquesne. Two players going down there. Courts keeps it in. Here's Palmer. Palmer with some space. His shot is saved and covered by Weiss. Face-off won by the Dukes, pushed forward, but not towards net. It's picked up in the slot by Kent State. They will clear it towards the blue line and out. And Now there's a chance on a little break with Mudge. Puts it on net, it's saved. Kept in by Creighton. He fires it off the toe of VJ Ferris. Nice move at first from Sanchez, but can't put it any further than that Duquesne defense. That will be an icing. 3:36 to go in the second period. Go all the way back down to the other end for a draw. Sanchez has his block, now fires again, it's saved, and will not be covered by Blackburn, but the netting came off of its hinge, and that will blow play dead, so it kind of works out for Blackburn in the end. Not sure if it was intentional, but if it was intentional, then well done. A lot of energy for that Kent State bench in comparison to the Duquesne bench. Not a lot, but tough to be motivated when you're down 4-1 and hope to make a little comeback bid in the third period, but it might start with a goal here to end the second period. In 23 minutes, 24 seconds to score 3 goals and tie this one up. It's totally possible. Laverich lobs it in. Laverich now one-time shot. He fanned on it and popped it high in the air and wide. Now don't in front save, rebound. Pops out to the right side and will be cleared away. Goldan can't handle the pass. Excuse me, Laverich rather couldn't handle the pass. Goldan tips it up for Bauer. Bauer on the left side. Bauer moving in. Flinged into the boards. He gets up and he's all right, but wow, that looked awfully sketchy on that back end. Walkowski now for Kybus, but they turn it over. So now Duquesne with 2:18 left. They're going to try and get something on net. Any opportunity. They haven't done well at that so far tonight. It's a 2-on-1 now with Yanchin, who gives for a shot on net, and what a save. Kybus robbed by Ethan Blackburn. Trying to get something going here towards the end of the second period. They have to fend off a attempt. Wow, it was a Michigan attempt, I'm pretty sure, from behind the net. It was ambitious by Kybus. Now, a chance for Duquesne on the other end. The shot is saved with a blocker by Weiss. Now Kent State comes the other way. It's kept in by Gabriel. Almost looks like a unicorn out there, taller than every other guy on the ice. Another tall guy here in Leroy. Moving it in. Leroy tries to make a move to another one. He can't. And he's knocked down at the end of that play, but it's covered by Weiss. 1:11 to go in the second period. flipped off sides there. And now that one thrown on net. It's saved with the panel there. Barriers wouldn't have a chance. Big hit. Now thrown on net, saved. Martucci had the hit, by the way, on Colpin. A lot of Kent State momentum here as the period wraps up with 30 seconds left. 3 goals in the second period to just a whopping 0 for Duquesne. That one thrown on net, saved. Leroy has it, looking to make a decision with 15 seconds. He does. Here's Baskinger. They have a 3-on-2. Back for Cervalli, not much doing there. Now chance at the period on the breakaway. They score a 5th. 4 goals in the period for Kent State and a backbreaker for Duquesne. They allow one with 2.2 seconds to go in the second period. It's Robbie Sherman, and it's 5-1 Kent State. And that'll do it for the second period of action. 4 goals to none for Kent State. A real backbreaker at the end. Breakaway goal for Robbie Sherman puts up the 5th goal for Kent State. They're up 5-1 heading into the intermission. Third period of action getting underway here from Alpha Ice Complex with Duquesne and Kent State facing off here. That one thrown in front, saved. Nice shot. And it's cleared away all the way down for an icing. So Duquesne will take another stab at it, at getting it out of the zone cleanly this time. With 19:36 to go here in the third period. That face-off one end goes right out of the zone, right towards Weiss, who's been almost perfect so far tonight. Got caught up out of position one time. Oh, someone went down trying to get to the bench. That was Captain Reinbold. Now turned over, shot towards net. Doesn't quite make it there. Scholes gives for Medallo. Medallo can't quite hold on to it. Also, it looks like they made a change. Wow, maybe have to get to that in a second. Parker trying to move through one, or rather, that was Sanchez trying to move through one. He couldn't. Looks like they made a change on that first line. It looks like, also looks like Kent State's going to have a chance here, but they can't convert. It's kept in at the point. Forced shot that goes out of play. Looks like Duquesne made a change on that first line, and instead of Sawyer Courts, looks like they moved Carter Scholes up to the first line to play with Lombardo, Medallo, and, well, yeah, Lombardo and Medallo. So, something icing will be called. 18:28 left in the third. There's Sanchez. Nice pass over for a shot. They score! Tommy Kilway, the captain, at 6-1 Kent State. A lot of blank expressions and stares from the Duquesne bench. I mean, just a lot of just brutal shifts. And Kent State control in this one. And Conrad Waite's squad is left searching for an answer here after losing 4 straight games heading into this one. They're about to lose number 5. And they're to avoid that, they'll have to score 5 goals unanswered here. And here's a chance at 1, and it's saved with the pad, or maybe even the toe, by Matthew Weiss. Flipped in, and Blackburn's going to have to get to it. He does, and now it's thrown towards center. Back up at the point was Miller. Gabriel with it, stops, loses it, and now here's Lloyd. Would have been a nice pass that could have stretched out Courts, but the pass was missed, and Courts forced to just dump it in and change, so only positive on that is fresh legs for Duquesne. Smith's pass all over here. Smith comes flying in. He's had some good energy tonight. He's been the extra skater for Duquesne. He's trying to make that impact on each end of the ice. Now here's a shot on net saved. That was Brandon Barger with another chance. He had a breakaway opportunity and he was denied. So Weiss has been strong when he has had to be for the Golden Flashes. Oh, no high stick there. Luke Berry throws it towards the net. It's blocked. Reinbold now tries to make a move around one. He does. He'll dump it in. Medallo produces the turnover. Here's Max Medallo. In with a shot. He scores. A filthy snipe from Max Medallo. The work is far from over, but Duquesne trying to hop back on the comeback train here. They're down 6-4. Lombardo now racing after the puck. It was dumped in, though, by Storty. And the puck turned over again. Shot is blocked. Kept in. Still in. Duquesne once again having trouble getting the puck out of his zone. It has just been tough sledding tonight defensively. 6 goals with 15:25 left in the third period. Chipped in. Might have been played with a high stick. They say no. Duquesne is more the richer for that. Lavrich bust in and pushed it further, but Gabriel with no issues here is making moves at will. Or rather, that was Sealing. My apologies. Sealing does turn it over, though. Now there's a shot on net saved. That was Goldan who throws it in front. Bauer couldn't find it. A couple of steps off anyways. Would have been tough to make that play. Attempt to be smashed forward, but Duquesne now has a couple numbers here. Goldan's streaking in. Here's a shot from Moore. It's saved. Rebound. Goes wide. And a little bit of chippiness towards the end of that play, but that's to be expected. A couple of hockey players going to the ground. There's Lloyd. With the puck, cross center ice. Past the blue line. Now Lloyd makes a nice move. Lloyd in with a shot, and it's denied by Weiss. Quartz handles it. Gives for Palmer. Palmer can't find a man. That one trickles towards Alpha as Complex logo. Duquesne able to be fortunate with the delayed offside. They're able to make a play, but they turn it over. Here's a shot on net. And it's saved and covered. That was, I believe it was Sealing. Or no, my apologies. That was J.J. Creighton. He has a goal in this one. There's a second goal of the game. It was a go-ahead, and it would have been unless the Dukes scored, and they did. Just a couple minutes ago, Max Medallo with a filthy snipe. Or as I almost called it, a filthy snipe. A little word salad there. There's Saravalli now. Push it back for Quartz. Quartz leads for Leroy. Leroy for E.J. Ferris. Ferris tripped up into the line. And now the Golden Streaks looking for another one. Goes off well by Barger. There's Saravalli moving on the right. He'll Ship it further. Ferris will go after it and make a play, but Gabriel's a wagon there. He's able to keep things moving. What's a turnover? Good job converging there by Reinbold and Barger. Nice job by Moore to keep it up at the top. And Creighton will take care of that one. It's out of the zone. Moore for Madalo. Madalo makes a move through one. Madalo through another. Madalo loses it. It was not kept. Almost was, but it can't be kept at the line. Reinbold goes off for a change. Moore spin cycles. Scholes will get it away, as will Madalo. On to flex in. Moore handles again. Leaves for Jarrett Smith. That one whipped on the one time out of the zone. That one saved in front by Blackburn. Rebound still loose in the slot. Blackburn's on his stomach, and somehow Duquesne escapes. Lombardo can't pull it through a defender. Just chaos on the other end. Chip forward. Blackburn didn't have a stick, but he covered it, and that will stop things for the moment. Wow, that could have been a real disaster. And if you're the Golden Flashes, you want to keep that going as long as you could, but Duquesne does a good job converging on the pressure, and they make sure that nothing further comes out of it. The next goal will be big if it can be scored in the next couple minutes. There's a shot on net blocked. Now a dangerous chance in the slot. It's saved and covered by Blackburn. Another stoppage, 11-12 to go in the third. Duquesne still battling this one, trying to get some offensive production, but they have yet to figure it out. Now another turnover in front of their own net. And a centering pass, nothing doing. That was out to the point where it was fired and blocked. Cleared away. Now a chance for Koritz, who tries to get on his horse. He does. Koritz stops, surveys, throws it towards front, no one there. That's ripped through by the Golden Streaks. Excuse me, Golden Flashes, my apologies. Jardine did a great job there. Now the centering pass goes out towards the point. It's blocked by Sawyer Koritz. Getting it done defensively. Holmes and the Golden Flashes on the search for another goal. The center pass out towards the front. It trickles wide. Another one time. It's behind the net. Duquesne trying to get out and get something going offensively. They're down 6-2 with 9:38 to go. Big hit by Laverch. Barely leads to a get out. Laverch trying to pull through, he can't. Olean comes in with a nice hit as well. Just turning it to an ugly 30 seconds on both sides. And now more chaos and confusion towards the left circle. Bauer with it. Centering pass, nothing there. Cabus Left it for Storty and eventually makes way up for Gabriel. Gabriel on the left side. Throws it in front on a shot. It's saved and covered with 8:34 to go in the third. Duquesne needs to get something going fast here. They'll find themselves in a dire situation. .34 left. Face off won by the Golden Flashes. Now a pass in front. They score again. That will be all she wrote most likely in this one. It's 7-2. So Duquesne down 7-2. Headed with it, that was Colpin. He turns it over. Here's Barger. Barger will push it as far as the goalie, and now Barger is going to probably pay for that. Not much he could have done there. Kind of got tripped up, and now things are going to get out of hand, at least for the moment. So and yeah, they're going to start jawing on the bench. And a lot of colorful language here. We'll get back to you once this one is sorted. So things have been settled out. Definitely not emotions. A lot going on in the stands. Oh, parents for Kent State, actually. We're making some talking signals to other Duquesne parents. So definitely emotions are running high here. 7:28 to go, but Kent State finds themselves in the driver's seat here. A lot of talking from the Kent State faithful on the bench tonight. So it definitely been a lot of just chippiness in at times, kind of like spotty in this third period. That one just barely kept in. Martucci fighting for it there, and towards that blue line corner board, or rather just board. And Lloyd having trouble with it. He turned it over. Now, centering pass towards Medallo. Can't finish. Now, here's the breakaway. We'll see if Jardine can finish. He can't. Medallo came flying in for a flying poke check, and now almost danger in front. Smith just took him down. There was Smith. No shame there in his game. And 6:08 left. I mean, I guess if you're the ref, I guess your job is to make sure this thing doesn't get out of hand in terms of chippiness. But I mean, we'll see what they're able to do. I think a lot of things have already escalated, especially in the stands. On fire towards net. It's loose in front in the slot. It goes towards the corner. Duquesne able to get to it. Lombardo misfires. Here is Leroy. Now with it, trying to push through one. He does. Lombardo leaves for Medallo. Medallo now. Here's Lombardo's shot save. One-time shot, and it's saved. Puck kept in, thrown towards net. It slides innocently wide to the right of Weiss, so left of your screen. Lloyd lifts down low. And a little physicality between the goalie and Palmer there. Or excuse me, Lavridge. Lavridge was also the one that tripped up in front of the nets and accidentally ran into the goalie. Kind of a tough situation for him there, and he definitely paid the price. It might not have looked great to the average eye, but things are kind of escalating towards the Kent State bench. Duquesne did get it back. Bauer couldn't pull it through that defender, and now be calmed down, brought in by Storty, getting to it, Bianchin. Kolpin brings it in and around. Push through one, push through another, and leaves a centering pass for no one. Here's Smith. Jared Smith with some speed. Leaves for Barger, who will just let it deflect off his stick and go back to the bench with 3:50 left in the third. All is mathematical here from here on out, with Duquesne trailing by 5 in the final 3:40 to go tonight. So another what looks like will be a rough loss for the Sixers, obviously. Excuse me, for the Duquesne Nukes. Actually, got too many teams on my mind these days. Really in the peak of sports with almost all 4 teams playing. I mean, obviously, NFL season wrapping up, NHL season hitting its high peak, and it also goes for college. In both sports, Allen saved by Blackburn. Blackburn had much action for a couple minutes. Almost forgot to say his name. Anyways, a lot of good action. Duquesne will be back here tomorrow night, hoping for a better one. They'll be playing West Virginia. They have a better record than West Virginia in league play, so gives a little bit of confidence that Duquesne's going to try to knock what would be a 5-game losing skid after the final of this one. Cervali delegates it for Medallo. Medallo loses it. And now it will be brought in by Sealing. Sealing puts it on net. It's saved and covered by Blackburn. 2:44 to go. Moving up with it. That's their volley. One-time shot was blocked. Wow, Medallo had a lot of power on that one. Bardo in the corner, kicks for Medallo. Now center pass in front. Medallo trying to get in on the party. So he can't quite get there. Center volley didn't keep it in. And call offsides. Medallo hit it with his skate. Puck kept in by Lloyd. Oh, a huge hit on Baskinger. That was not clean in the slightest, and now things are going to get out of hand. Yep. Dangerous hits right there, and no one stopping. Oh, Barger was just getting wailed on, so, I mean, you got 2 refs and a lot of action. And Aquilano clearly went under the radar. And Baskinger's down. That's it. They're going to kick out a couple Kent State players. And no, maybe not. Maybe we're going to the box. It wouldn't be the worst thing ever to kick them out. Now, we've got more just action here. The Kent State fans are really happy to see this. You can see them cheering on the other side. Duquesne's kind of incredulous. A lot of, I don't know what happened in the final 6 minutes, but yeah, things have hit a breaking point, a boiling point, and minute 43, you have to wonder the benefits of playing it. Kent State headhunting. You'd imagine Duquesne's going to headhunt soon. I mean, eventually you take enough, you want to fight back. So I don't understand the points. Oh, and it got a little join going on. A little join going on towards that was Max Mudge. That was Max Mudge who was showing with the Duquesne fans. There was a group of 5 there. Credit to them. Doing their duty, I guess. Oh, that's kind of funny. I know Luke over here was laughing at that one. Find comedy in the situation of a game that really got out of hand in the final 5 minutes. I mean, wow. So it looks like Lloyd and Thomas Avellino are the only 2 that are civilized between the 2 sides. They're standing there talking right now as things are being worked out. So, a minute 43 left. As I just mentioned, I don't see the point of playing the final minute 43. I mean, especially after, I'm pretty sure both sides are going to want to come out in the final 130 seconds and maybe make a statement. Knowing hockey players, I mean, and knowing really anyone, you see a guy like yours get taken down like that in that fashion, you're probably going to want to make a statement of some sorts. ugly hit on many levels, and not the wisest decision, but you're up 7-2 on the scoreboard. Those penalties really don't hurt you unless you lose a guy to a game suspension afterwards. I don't think they're going to suspend a Kent State skater for a game, so I don't see. It's the unfortunate thing. You don't really, not really a punishment for behavior like that, especially when the scoreboard reads as lopsided as it is. So, a little bit of controversy to end this one. And the hand off the ice will be, I think one of them flipped off number 18, Tommy Kilway. So Tommy Kilway's ejected. He's also the captain of this squad. And so you got just talking things like, yeah, also no need to come back on the ice. I mean, when your team is winning by this much, he's greeting some family members over there. And so penalty boxes are cleared out. 2 ejections for Kent State. And from what I saw, no ejections for Duquesne. We might have to get on the mic after and tell fans to leave in a orderly fashion, though. Let's see, so Duquesne has a power play for 5 minutes, but there's only 1:30 left in the game. So the final 1:30, Duquesne will be on the power play. It's ironically similar to one of their games last weekend, where they ended on the power play. So a dirty hit to end this game. Things seem almost a little more calmer. Perhaps probably gave it a little bit of a warning. And at 17, now we see things change on a dime. Might have happened already in this one. Puck's still loose around the net. There's a penalty called, and it's going to go on Duquesne, I believe. Yeah, it's on Duquesne. I mean, Nico Martucci going to the box. A cross check. Chippiness did not end. My apologies. Jumped the gun a little bit on that one. Sealing will get it out of the zone. Brought in and pushed forward by Kybus. Now trying to gain that edge there is Bianchin, but he couldn't. Puck will be cleared away. 34 seconds left on the clock. And in the game, here's J.J. Creighton moving in. Just looking for another. He can't get another. Puck is loose in front of Duquesne. They weren't able to make a play. Now here's Jared Smith. Smith moving in with a shot. It's saved and covered with 17.1 left in the third. Matthew Weiss has had a fantastic game tonight. I mean, just stone cold in front of the net. 25 saves on 27 shots. 15 seconds left in the game. It's looking like Duquesne is going to drop their 5th straight game. it's going to be to Kent State tonight. It was a big one. They just couldn't come through in the end. Now 4 guys over there for 4 players for Kent State, or maybe 2, and then 2 scratches it looks like. Tearing on their guys at the glass, and that'll do it for this one. Kent State wins 7-2. Duquesne loses their 5th straight game. They're going to have to bounce back tomorrow night against good old West Virginia. We'll take the country roads down to Duquesne tonight. We'll see you back tomorrow. Same place, same time. I've been Jack Morgan. You've been watching Duquesne Hockey on the Duquesne Hockey YouTube channel. Final score, 7-2. Duquesne loses again tonight. Have a good night, everyone.